How's it going, peeps? I figured I'd give you an update on how it's been going with GP Transco so far. This is my first full week completed. I completed a partial week, and now I completed this full week. The first week after I left orientation, got my dispatch about 7:30ish, 8 o'clock. They were calling me, getting everything squared away with it. And then once I got my dispatch, I haven't stopped since. They've had my loads lined up pretty well. Every time I've got to a stop, they've had something planned. I never had to wait for a dispatch more than 15, 20 minutes at the most. And then they've had something else ready for me to go. I got to talk to my dispatcher. Her name is Lena. She's out of the country, Colombia. We have offices in Colombia. We have an office in California. Kind of really tiny, and we have an office in Lithuania in Europe. So it's the country. We got offices all over the place. They kind of dispatch out of each place about the same time. Central time. It's all Central time, so it's on my schedule anyway. Her 7 o'clock is my 7 o'clock in Missouri, where I live. So it's convenient. They call you every day and kind of check with you and see if there's any problems, if you're going to make it there on time, if you're not feeling well, if the truck's running well. They kind of check with you and make sure everything's going good with that before they let you go for the day. If you need anything else after that, they usually call them. It's kind of interesting because I've never had a dispatcher call you, and you usually had to call them when there was a problem. And then you had to play phone tag the whole time, leaving messages, leaving voicemails for them to finally call you back 2-3 hours later. So if there was a problem, you got to wait for them. It's kind of nice having somebody to contact you and make sure every day that you're okay, that the truck's okay, that you're not feeling well, or if you're good to drive, and all that good stuff. It's kind of nice. So they've been taking care of me pretty well, keeping me moving. Sorry about spinning around. I got my buddy here. He's been ready to play. Come on, Rody. Yeah, he's been cooped up in the truck today. We're over here in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and there's no truck stops up here. There's nothing up here in Green Bay. The nearest Love's from the app I have says it's 58 miles away. So I'm at a little Shell gas station, truck stop. It's got truck fueling, and it's got maybe 10 spots for trucks to park. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of quiet here. The place has got an Arby's, and it's got a mini Little Caesars in there. So you got food options, but there's no shower and laundry services. So that kind of sucks. But we'll have to find something like that here after starting tomorrow, which is Sunday. I'll try to get some laundry service and get our laundry caught up and get the shower done. Yeah, the first week when I left on Wednesday, got my first dispatch. They got me a load picked up in the western part of Chicago. It was a small town. I can't remember the name of it. And it went to Ohio. So I picked that load up, took it over there to Ohio, and they've been keeping me around that area, Ohio, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, and running short 400-mile runs. Then they got me a load the following week that ran down to from Kentucky. Once I delivered there to Texas, and then that was a nice run. So then I had picked up in Texas, around Dallas area, and then ran it up to Indiana. My first week, I got 1,680 miles or something like that. Ended up getting grossing $1,000, $1,050. So it wasn't too bad. And then plus you had the orientation pay, which was $200. But once I got that, I've already got paid that. And then this week here, I ended up getting 2,608 miles. It was pretty good. That was that Texas run back up there to Indiana. So, and I ended up having to sit at one customer. I was picking up these little bitty, tiny paint pellets, and they were going to a factory that melts them down and puts them in their plastics to build their equipment and stuff. Well, anyway, they weren't the production area was not getting them finished or something like that. So I ended up sitting there. The load was supposed to pick up at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Ended up sitting there till oh shoot, I got gnats all over the place. I ended up sitting there till 6:30 the next morning. Yeah, so that ended up being some detention time I ended up getting, because everything after 2 hours at the shipper or receiver is detention. So at 5 o'clock till 6:30 that morning, I got detention pay. So we'll see how that pays out, and ends up getting equaling out on the paycheck and everything, because I'm not even sure what the amount was for detention. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, it ended up being an all right week. 2,600 miles, not bad. Not I kind of like get a 3,000 mile week is what I like, but 2,600 plus detention pay for that one stop, it'll end up being pretty good. Another 1,600 or 1,700 bucks is what it says so far on the app that we have for our dispatching. But if it all plays out good, I mean, yeah, it'll be all right. I said no worries. As a company driver, all that money's mine. I don't have to worry about paying a truck payment or anything like that anymore. So yeah, it's all right. So I'm up here at Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's nothing here. So there's literally no major truck stops here at all. So you got these little mom and pop places, little gas stations, quick trips, different Shell gas stations and things like that. So truck parking up here is not the greatest, but yeah, we may do. We'll make it. Yeah, so hopefully get started first thing in the morning. And Sunday I pick up at 8 o'clock here in Green Bay. Run it down there to Pensacola, Florida. That's 1,408 miles is what they're calculating. I'll see what the GPS says when I get it all punched in. Sorry, there's gnats all over this place. It's like we're right here by the woods, and there's like a little walking area I can take Rhodey to. So it's got standing water or something somewhere. It's causing all these gnats. Been nice temperatures. It was like 70 so yeah, it's been pretty nice up here. Yeah, so the truck's been running good. Not had any issues out of it. I mean, it's pretty much just been fuel and go. Haven't had to top off any fluids really since I started, so it's holding everything pretty well. And I had a blowout on a trailer tire. The trailer tire was pretty well brand new. I mean, I think it was a 2023 tire is what the date said on it, so it wasn't that old of a tire. But that was the only mechanical problem I had it blowed out, and they had it fixed in no time. They got a Love's guy came out with a service truck, had me fixed in a couple hours, got back on the road and got me ready to go. But yeah, it's been doing pretty well. I haven't been home yet, and I'm gonna stay out here probably till the weekend of Father's Day. So that'll be a month and a half or something like that. Got plans for the father-in-law. He's having his 70th birthday, so we're gonna have a big party for him, and I want to be in for the kids and stuff like that on Father's Day. So it's gonna be a good time. But until then, I'm gonna run hard and make all the money I can possibly make out here, get everything caught up, and get back on track with bills and get track with all our payments and stuff. So far it's been going well. I mean, I've not had to really complain on dispatch. They've got me loads that I haven't had any issues on either end. I mean, both the shippers and the receivers, I've been in and out within an hour at the latest, under an hour. I've never had to wait for dispatch more than 20-30 minutes. The only one I had that problem with was just that one I had that detention pay, as the shipper did not have it was a brokered load. The shipper didn't have the product ready, so I had to wait. I had the option to leave and come back the next day, but I figured why would I leave when I could sit there and get detention pay? I mean, if they're going to pay me to do it, all I'm gonna do is drive to a truck stop and park and sleep anyway. Might as well just sleep there and eat out of the truck and get paid for it. But yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. Yeah, so far everything's been going great. Yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes after this. I'll kind of keep you guys updated. Yeah, my first check, like I said, was $1,050, and that was literally from Wednesday to Saturday. Oh, and they want you to do 34-hour resets every single week. So basically, you're going to shut down. You have to shut down Saturday by 5 o'clock, and sit there and till Sunday. After Sunday, you get your 34-hour in. Monday morning, you'll be ready first thing to go to get with your next dispatch. So we're going to set. It's not been too bad. I mean, it gives you time to get your laundry caught up, and get everything lined out in your truck, re-cleaned, swept out, whatever, all the stuff you kind of neglect because you're running hard all week long, and when you get off the clock, you're tired. You don't usually do as much heavy cleaning like you should. So it's been pretty nice on that. But yeah, everything's been going great. And I'll keep you posted on how that detention pay worked and kind of what I actually ended up with pay-wise. Mileage, so far it's saying I about $1,600 in just mileage. And that's not counting the detention pay. So I'll see what it grossed out to be when I get my check stub. You get a check stub on Tuesday that you can call, and if there's any changes that need to be made, then they give you the final one on Wednesday, and you get paid on Friday. So that's how their pay thing works. But yeah, I'll keep you posted, and we'll figure that all out when the time comes. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Peace.